Today is Monday, January 13th, 2023. Today is the last day of our new lunar year holiday. It was a 4-day holiday, so today is the last day. Many Koreans who were visiting their parents and relatives and friends in the rural areas or south of Seoul, mostly, are now going back to Seoul for the start of the new week or new day after the holiday. So there would be some congestion or traffic jam both in the inner cities and the highways. I hope they don't have to stranded or don't have to spend a lot of time and on gasoline on the road. I wish them no traffic jam. My daughter is going to the UK, Durham University. I thought Durham, but they said Durham, Durham University, near Manchester, I think. So she has to learn English and also basic concept of accounting, management, business administration, financial stuff. So I decided to teach her some concepts, some words from the English learner perspective. So I just picked up 401k, which I just basically understand that is a retirement package or retirement plan where you get a tax deferred contribution and also you get a matching contribution up to a certain amount from your employer. So let's find out what is all about 401k and also another reason that I try to read this article is to practice English by reading it aloud every day for 20 to 30 minutes. On average, I think it's like 35 minutes. Because I am a pure Korean, I work for Korea Telecom KT, the number one carrier in Korea. So that means I'm not a native English speaker. And that also translates into I have to practice English every day to stay on par, to hone in on my English skills, and to continue to learn English. Language is not something you acquire instantly and keep the knowledge forever without any maintenance. You have to do the constant, diligent maintenance every day, every hour, every second by trying to read, watch, listen, and write stuff in English. So here we go. It's a dual-pronged approach, academic approach. This article is from nerdwallet.com. I'm not a nerd, but this article looks quite good and of appropriate length. I've never read this article before. I just pulled this article from the internet thinking that it would be good for my daily English reading. So here we go. Investing, advisor disclosure. What is a 401k plan? A 401k is a retirement investment plan employers offer. It's not something that you select, something that your employer offers. The plans come with tax benefits, sometimes an employer matching contribution or employer match. Let's remember the expression employer match. I've never read these. I've never encountered that expression, but I can understand what that means. An employer match, right? It's not WWE match between Rock and Brock Lesnar. Delicious. This is ginseng Ginseng liquid is quite delicious. By Diana Yochim, updated January 5th, 2024. Edited by Chris Hutchison, reviewed by Jody D'Agostini. So 3 people were involved in presenting this article for me. Many or all of the products featured here are from our partners who compensate us commission. This influences which products we write about and where and how the product appears on a page. However, this does not influence our evaluations. Our opinions are our own. Here is a list of our partners, and here's how we make money. The investing information provided on this page is for educational purposes only. That's good. I would like to get educated on investment terms. NerdWallet Inc. does not offer advisory or brokerage services, nor does it recommend or advise investors to buy or sell particular stocks, securities, or other investments. Here they are all plurals, right? Stocks, securities, and other investments. Stocks, securities, and other investments. Okay, so follow the writer, later. More like this, investing 401k. What is a 401k? 401k is a retirement savings and investing plan offered only by employers. Savings and investing plan. Here, investing is singular, while savings are plural because there could be many different kinds of savings. So let's remember that there is a plural. It could be appear on the TOEIC questions or TOEFL questions or IELTS questions. So 401k is a retirement savings and investing plan offered only by employers. Let me write down this so that when I teach my daughter about the expression, I could remember that I have to teach the difference between saving and savings. An employee enrolled in a 401k plan can have their contribution taken automatically out of their paycheck, with their employer matching all or part of that amount. A little bit similar with Korean 401k system, right? It's just that automatic deduction, automatic withdrawal, and employer match. If employer doesn't want to match your contribution, you have to go on your own. The money is then invested in funds of an employee's choosing from a list of available offerings. Employees choosing, right? Employees choosing. That's another good expression. Employees choosing. Why is it called a 401k? The catch name comes from the section of the tax code, specifically subsection 401k, that established this type of plan. What if you don't have access to a 401k plan? Enter the IRA. These accounts offer some attractive benefits, a broader selection of investments, and generally lower fees. Broader selection of investments, IRA, right? 401k and IRA. There are 2 types of investments you can choose. What if you don't have access to a 401k plan? Enter the IRA. These accounts offer some attractive benefits, a broader selection of investments, and generally lower fees, albeit with a few downsides, lower contribution limits, and restrictions for high earners, lower contribution limits, and restrictions for high earners, right? IRA is for poor employees, I think. An IRA is different from 401k, but you can have both as a part of your retirement strategy. So okay, you can subscribe to, you can participate in two plans. You don't necessarily have to choose one, right? Be careful that IRA is different from IRS, the money sucking organization, just tax agents in America. Interested in an IRA? Check out the best IRA accounts available now. Capitalize, I think there's advertisement. Find and move all your old 401ks for free. 401ks left, it's difficult to pronounce. 401ks left behind often get lost, forgotten, or depleted by high fees. Capitalize will move them into more one IRA you control. Start consolidating on Capitalize's website. 401k plan pros, your employer might offer a match. This is essentially free money if you were able to meet the match. Okay, so pros and cons. Pros, your employer might offer a match. Might is not they have to or should, it's a might, right? Your employer might offer a match. This is essentially free money if you are able to meet the match. So it depends on your employer's willingness. The money you contribute is all yours. If you leave your job, you can take your 401k plan with you and either roll it into your new employer's 401k plan or your own IRA. You may be able to take your employer's contributions as well. But it depends on their vesting schedule, right? Vesting schedule. Never heard of the vesting schedule before. Vested, right? We know that employers' benefits are vested in these plans, but vesting schedule, like I think if investing or vesting, vest, like you vest pocket, right? You just take care of your own interest. 401k plan cons, only offered by employers to their employees. If you are self-employed, you could not set up a solo 401k with an online broker. There won't be any free money, but the contributions limits are higher, up to $69,000 in 2024. What? Wait a minute, I got confused. If you are self-employed, you could set up a solo 401k with an online broker. There won't be any free money, but the contributions limits, not contribution limits, contributions limits are higher, right? Contributions limit are higher, up to $69,000 in 2024. Potentially more limited investment options and support. Your investment options with a 401k depend on your employer's plan provider. you will also likely need to come up with an investment strategy and monitor the plan yourself. Plan provider, you will also likely need to come up with an investment strategy and monitor the plan yourself. Okay, so the employer selects the plan provider and amount of contributions limit or match, then basically you are on your own. How does a 401k work? A benefit of the 401k is that it automates saving for retirement and makes investing easier. Your contribution gets taken out of your paycheck. Your employer's matching contribution is automatically added to your account. And depending on the type of 401k plan you choose, you could get some pretty useful tax advantages. See how you compare. Find the average 401k balance by age. Traditional 401k versus Roth 401k. I thought rock, but Roth, right? Roth. I thought rough. Roth. It's a Roth 401k. Traditional 401k. Contributions to a traditional 401k plan are taken out of your paycheck before the IRS takes its cut, and your money grows tax-free. Let's say Uncle Sam normally takes 20 cents of every dollar you earn to cover taxes, saving $800 a month outside of over a 401k requires earning $1,000 a month. $800 plus $200 to cover the IRS cuts. Here are the contribution limits to shoot for this year. Besides the boost to your savings power, pre-tax contributions to a traditional 401k have another nice side effect. They lower your total taxable income for the year. For example, let's say you make $65,000 a year and put $19,500 into your 401k. Instead of paying income taxes on the entire $65,000 you earned, you will only owe tax on $65,500 of your salary. In other words, saving for the future lets you shield $19,500 from taxation. Shield, right? Saving for this future lets you shield $19,500 from taxation. Once the money is in your 401k, the force field that protects it from taxation remains in place. This is true for both traditional and Roth 401ks. As long as the money remains in the account, you pay no taxes on any investment growth, not on interest, not on dividends, and not on any investment gains. But the tax repellent properties, I don't know, fly repellent or snake repellent, but the tax repellent properties of the traditional 401k don't last forever. Remember, when you got the tax deduction on the money you contributed to the plan, well, eventually the IRS comes back around to take a cut, right? Take a cut, comes back around. That's another good expression. Comes back around, to take a cut. Eventually the IRS comes back around to take a cut. In technical terms, your contributions and investment growth are tax deferred, but off until you start making withdrawals from the account in retirement. At that point, you will owe income taxes. Track your finances all in one place. Find ways to save more by tracking your income and net worth under Wallet. Sign up. Roth 401k. If your employer offers Roth 401k and not all do, you can contribute after-tax income, and your distributions will be tax-free in retirement. It's like you get taxed first. The Roth 401k offers the same tax shield as a traditional 401k on your investments. When they are in the account, you owe nothing to the IRS on the money as it grows. But unlike the qualified withdrawals from a regular 401k, with a Roth, you owe the IRS nothing. Wow, when you start taking distributions, right? Start taking distributions. How's that exactly? Remember, we mentioned earlier that depending on the type of 401k plan, you get a tax break either when you contribute or when you withdraw money in retirement. Well, the IRS can charge you income taxes only once. You've already paid your due because your contributions were made with post-tax dollars. And any income you get from the account, dividends, interest, or capital gains, grows tax-free. And when you withdraw money in retirement, you and Uncle Sam are already settled up. Not in Korea. When you get a paycheck from your employer every month, you get a tax deducted income, right? You can contribute some of the money into a 401k in Korea, but that money can grow like interest, capital gains, interest, capital gains, benefits, and so on. But when you start to take contributions or on a monthly basis, or take the entire distribution in one-off payment, you still have to pay taxes. That's kind of a double taxation, but it's allowed with the Korean system. But with a Roth 401k, it's not the case, right? Settled up. You are already settled up. That's good expression, settled up. Both the Roth and traditional 401ks have rules around withdrawals, right? It comes back around to take a cut. There are a few exceptions, but in general, the IRS says you cannot take distributions from your account until age 59 and a half without running into additional taxes or penalties. You cannot take distributions from your account until age 59 and a half without running into additional taxes or penalties. As of January 2024, plan participants can make a hardship withdrawal for emergency expenses of up to $1,000. Hardship withdrawals. Hardship withdrawals. A hardship withdrawal. or hardship withdrawal, that's good expression, can make a hardship withdrawal for emergency expenses of up to $1,000. That's a small amount. It's nothing. Still not sold on investing? Learn how inflation can impact your savings and how investing can boost it with our inflation calculator. Nerd Wallet Advisors get a financial plan and unlimited access to a certified financial planner for $30 per month. Custom financial plan tailored to your situation and goals. Access to a certified financial planner via calls or messaging. Low fee of $30 per month or $300 per year. Chat with an advisor. Nerd Wallet Advisory LLC. Secure Act 2.0 changes your retirement. 401k changes for 2024. Because of rising inflation and the amount you can contribute annually to your 401k plans has also increased. Individuals can contribute $23,000 in 2024 or $30,500 for those age 50 or older. And if you are not participating in your company's 401k plan, take note, right? Take note. It's a singular. Take note. Take a note is more specific. It can different, like a real note. Take note. Please be careful here. Under a spending bill signed by President Biden, starting in 2024-5, employers will be required to automatically enroll participants in 401k and 403b plans once employees are eligible. Mandatory, right? The automatic contribution starts at least 30%. The contributions taken out of your paycheck will increase by 1% a year until your annual contribution is at least 10%, but not more than 15%. The legislation says all current 401k and 403b plans are automatically included. The automatic contribution starts at least 3%. The contributions taken out of your paycheck will increase by 1% a year until your annual contribution is at least 10%, but not more than 15%. The legislation says all current 401k and 403b plans are automatically included. Diana Yochim. Diana Yochim is a former Nerd Wallet authority on retirement and investing. Her work has been featured by Forbes, Real Simple, USA Today, Women's Day, and the Associated Press. Dive in even deeper in investing. Best brokerage accounts for stock trading, best online stockbrokers for beginners, best robo-advisors, right? Robo, or we say robot advisors, but robo-advisors, robocalls. Get more smart money moves straight to your inbox. Yeah, I'll do it later. So Diana Yochim did a good job of explaining both 401k, Roth 401k, and the 403b plans. And from this article, we learned that 401k is the matching plan, company employer match, up to a certain amount, and is tax deducted. It's not tax. It's a tax repellent. You just take out the money before the IRS comes around to take a cut. But as soon as you start to take distributions from the plan after the age of 59 and a half, you have to pay a certain amount of tax, right? Your investment, 401k investment could grow in capital gains as interest and so on, but you need to, as you and your IRS need to get settled up. But with a Roth 401k, it's you invest your contributions into that plan after tax deduction. So you don't have the IRS doesn't comes back around to take a cut in your Roth 401k plan. 403 plan, B plan, I'm not sure about that, but President Biden made a law or order that all the employers must provide 401k with automatic features automatically, right? So from this article, I learned such expressions as settled up, saving and savings account, contributions, take note, right? Take note. Stocks, securities, and investments, they were all plural. Stocks, securities, and investments. And employees choosing. 401k, difficult pronunciation on my part. 401k, IRA, 401k, 401k, IRA, albeit vesting schedule, contributions limits, not contribution limits, contributions limits. Different meaning. Contribution limits means that there's some limit in your contribution, right? But contributions limits that contribution amount limit on the contribution amount. Take a cut, comes back around, taking distributions, settled up, make a hardship withdrawal. With my company, KT, the number one carrier in Korea, we have a hardship support loan from my own company. I think up to $7,000. That would be up to $5,000 or up to $50,000 to $60,000 or hardship withdrawal. Make a hardship withdrawal. Take note. Make a hardship withdrawal. Take note. Settled up. Taking distributions. Comes back around. Take a cut. To contributions limits. Vesting schedule. Albeit 401k IRA. Employees choosing saving and savings account. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful Monday, and have a great 401k. Best wishes. Good luck.